Taron Johnson has been with the Bills 5 years. In the league, 5 all with the Bills. He joins us live. You know, it's interesting. So last week, you got, little Cam Akers and you got Cooper Kupp to worry about. This week, you played Derrick Henry, Taron. And in your 5 years, have you tackled Derrick Henry? Have you faced him so far?
Yeah, I have.
What's it like?
I mean, he's a big guy, we just got to make sure that it's population around the ball. It's definitely tough. Obviously, that stiff arm, but I feel like we can get the job done.
So last year, heartbreaking loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, a game in which you led, you outplayed them for big chunks. Last night, the Chargers outplay the Chiefs for a big chunk and lose. Did you watch the game last night with Kansas City and have any reaction?
I mean, I didn't watch much of it, but I mean, Kansas City's a good team, Chargers a good team, so I just understand that it's going to be a tough game. It's obviously going to be a close game anytime those two teams play, and it's just tough. You just got to go out there and execute.
Do you consider the Chiefs, even though they're not in your division, Taron, your primary rival in the NFL today?
I mean, I try to take it one game at a time. We lost to the Chiefs the past couple years at the end of the season. So it's hard not to look at them like that. But for now, we just take it one game at a time. And when the opportunity comes to play them, we just know that we have to be at our best.
Okay, so Josh Allen, you've been in this league 5 years. It's pretty well documented. He had kind of a choppy rookie year. I want you to go back to when Josh Allen came. He plays at Wyoming. You probably didn't watch him much in college. He's from a small school. He's this giant kid, huge arm. So go back to his rookie year, Taron. You're facing him every day at practice. I mean, your takeaway. Do you remember the first practice against him? What was it like?
That was so long ago. In the beginning of the season, my rookie year, he faced a lot of injuries, so that was definitely tough for him. But you could see definitely the progression when he finally got back on the field, and it's just great to see. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see people's trajectory like that,
right.
Coming from where Josh has came from, and obviously he's put the work in. So I've just seen it each and every year of him getting better and better.
Listen, your receiving core, you face Stephon Diggs at practice. You face Dawson Knox. You face Josh Allen. I mean, it's an all-star team you face every day at practice. What are practices like? What are practices like for you and the Bills? I mean, in my opinion, you have the best roster in the league. Is practice intense? What is it like?
It's extremely intense. I feel like that's a big reason why we're a good football team. We're competing at the highest level, I feel like, possible at practice. Like, I'm thinking about going back to training camp in those dog days. I mean, we're talking out there, it's like two different teams out there, offense versus defense. So just that kind of competitive nature that we've built in training camp, I feel like is going to help us throughout the season.
So Von Miller was great for the Rams last year. He was a pain in the Rams' butt in the opener. He gave them fits. So when you're playing behind him, like, kind of your take, I mean, this guy was a Super Bowl MVP as a defensive player. Did you know instantly when he came to the Bills, first couple practices, was it obvious he would make an impact?
Oh, yeah, for sure. When training camp started, I just see him making moves out there, just kind of basically doing his own thing. He's a future Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying? So just kind of let him do his own thing, and he goes out there and he goes to work every single day. And I'm always trying to learn from him and how he's been in the league for a very long time, playing at such a high level, just trying to pick his brain to become great.
So you went to Weber State. Dame Lillard went there as well. And Weber State's in Utah. I know Utah well. You can get some cold weather. Josh Allen similarly, and now you're in Buffalo. And a lot of times people look at Buffalo around the league, and they're like, it's cold weather, it's a small market, there's nothing to do. But my argument is it's an advantage sometimes to play in Green Bay or Kansas City or Buffalo. Not a lot of distractions. You can be all football. It's not Miami or Los Angeles. And you went to Weber State, so you know about small towns. Is Buffalo a good fit for you lifestyle-wise, living-wise?
For sure. I mean, the people are great here, very welcoming and stuff like that. So just that alone, and me coming from Weber, like I've been in small towns, and my main focus is football. That's what I'm here to do. So just being able to lock in on one thing is just better for me. And I feel like it's helped my career a ton, and I'm just happy to be here.
It's what I like about this team is there are so many young players. I mean, Buffalo, a lot of your stars, yourself included, are really young guys. Now, you can bring Von Miller's obviously an older guy, or you bring an offensive lineman in, but it feels like, not that it's a college team, but it does feel like it's a really cohesive group of dudes because there's so many guys like you, 5 years. Does it feel, because that's what it looks like to me when I watch. It's a really tight sideline, almost a college-feeling team. That's my takeaway watching Buffalo. Your thoughts?
I mean, I just feel like the coaching staff and Bean have done a good job with trying to keep the same players here. And just doing that alone, you just get this camaraderie and you want to go out and play with these guys. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are some of my best friends. So it's just been – I'm just thankful that I've been able to stay on the same team for going on 5 years, and hopefully we can show that on the field.
9 tackles against the Rams, highest-graded Bills cornerback in Week 1. I think they're the first or second best team in the league, and I think there's only 2 great ones this year. Taron Johnson, Bills cornerback, going to have to tackle Derrick Henry this week. Good luck with that. He is a refrigerator, basically. Taron, thanks for coming on the show.
All right, I appreciate it.
You bet. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.